Skip, sit back down for a second. Since there are two yous, I feel like I'm outmanned, so I think I need someone to assist me. So I'm gonna ask number 17, time to check in, come on. Please welcome Skip Bayless and the creator of the video, DJ Steve Porter.
All he does is win.
Go ahead, Skip. What do you have to say for yourself? By the way, you had the tie on, and DJ Steve did not.
Yeah, by the way, it was a pleasure and an honor to meet DJ Steve Porter and to be in his brilliant presence for the night. And the irony was, he thought I wouldn't wear a tie to stay in character from television.
Sure.
And I thought everybody would wear a tie, including DJ Steve, who turned out to be the most normal dude. Jay and Stephen A. He plays golf. He dates a third-grade teacher. He's just a normal guy. It was really a pleasure being around him because he does have high video IQ. And that what he created with All He Does Is Win is all-time special, and it's approaching 4 million hits on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet.
Wow.
Well, first of all, the only thing that I want to say is that, first of all, you looked good in the tie. I'm very, very proud of you.
He did.
Putting on the tie. Looked like one of those, you look like a younger version of Tommy Lee Jones, Men in Black. I like the look, Skip. I like the look. The other thing I wanted to say is that the only thing that I didn't like, I wish that you were up there receiving the Emmy because you deserved it, bro. You deserved it, big man. I wish you had gotten that, but I'm glad that you got the Webby, and I'm glad you showed up on stage. To me, it's just a prerequisite for things to come, my man. Congratulations.
Well, perhaps he could do that.
I'm honored you would say that, Stephen.
And Skip, perhaps you can save that Emmy for next year. And you say that DJ Steve is a normal dude. He is, but he is an incredibly talented normal dude. It's just brilliant watching his stuff. Okay, look, here was the payoff. You'll remember that we were pushing for as many votes for this thing as we could get, and we promised to our viewers, should we win the Webby, you are the ultimate winner. So, we have declared May 23rd, 2012, tomorrow, TiVo Free TV. I love the image of Skip with a piece of duct tape over his mouth. And you will be the big winner in this as well, because we'll be giving away free t-shirts throughout tomorrow's show. I got a peek at the t-shirts today. They're very well done. They have that image on them. You have a chance to win tomorrow. So that will happen tomorrow. No TiVo talk, Skip, so prepare yourself.
Hold on.
By the way, I'll have the duct tape. I'm telling you right now. You bring up Tim Tebow's name once, we will put duct tape over your mouth. I'm telling you.
I'm not capable. I don't think I have it in me not to say that word. Tebow is going to just fly through my lips before I can stop it.
You can't, though. We promised our
viewers.
And
Jay, here's the funny part. I'm going to bait him all day long.
I'm sure you will. You will.
Just so the minute it slips out, I'm going to have some duct tape. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to pull it out. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Well, maybe we can get it out of his system right now, because our next topic is sort of Tebow related. Peyton Manning, the Peyton Parade, is on at the Mile High City. Here's Peyton throwing the ball at his first OTA workouts yesterday. Reportedly, he looked very good slinging it, too. This was Manning's first full workout in nearly 16 months. Said Champ Bailey, man, it feels good to know he's going to be on my side, because what I saw today, he's going to give us some good work, and we might not see a quarterback like that all year. Stephen A. Smith, respond.
Beautiful. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? I mean, he's out there, he's dropped behind center. They said that his passes. Let me read. May I, Skip and Jay, just read the lead article. It's on ESPN.com. It's the first line, and may I read it live to byline to Inglewood, Colorado. His passes were hitting receivers in stride. Excuse me, don't interrupt. His passes were hitting receivers in stride, and right between the numbers, not skipping off the ground or whizzing behind the heads like so many of Tim Tebow's. That's just a beautiful. I mean, I just want to give that writer a round of applause. Bravo! What a lead! What a lead! That's what I'm talking about, Skip. You know, you got Champ Bailey and others talking about the workout that they're gonna have in practice every day. How, hey, this is the Peyton Manning of old. Watch him drop behind center. The back injury, the spinal injury that messed with his throwing arm. All of that stuff is gone. No remnants of that whatsoever. They're just so excited. They're so happy to have a quarter. The defense is actually getting worked out, Skip. That's what they're talking about here, you know, right? When they go to practice, we're talking about practice, Skip Bayless. They show up to practice, and what happens is when guys are actually running routes, you're not looking at quarterbacks taking plays off or whatever, wondering if they're at a bowling alley or a football practice. They don't have to worry about that anymore. They are definitely at a football practice because there's a real quarterback behind center, calling plays, managing an offense, making accurate throws, which last time I checked is the job of a quarterback. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful, Skip. It's beautiful. I see you going, but it's beautiful, Skip. It's just a beautiful thing.
Are you finished?
And guess what? You don't get to talk about it tomorrow. You know I'm going to bring it up tomorrow, right? You know that, right?
I'm not. I don't think I get to talk about it today. I think we're almost already out of time for this segment since you ran it for so long.
I think so.
About how beautiful it was.
They're beautiful.
First of all,
beautiful.
The lead to the story was a cheap shot, out of bounds.
Oh.
The writer should be censured for that. And number two, I love Peyton Manning. I have proclaimed him the greatest regular season quarterback ever. And I will give you this, Stephen A. Smith. It's a joke to even put Peyton Manning and Tim Tebow in the same sentence because Tim doesn't belong in a sentence with Peyton because very few quarterbacks do. However, to steal one of your transition phrases, I remind you that Peyton Manning was throwing yesterday against the Denver Broncos secondary that probably made him look a lot better than he even is at this stage of his redevelopment after surgery. Because that secondary wasn't very good and got torched off in last year. It was that defense, 20th ranked, Stephen A., and it gave up some big numbers, such as 5 first-half touchdown passes to Tom Brady in a playoff game. So all I know is they will certainly be better off throwing the football with Peyton Manning. But do you think Peyton will win 7 out of 8 games in one stretch? I don't know. Can he carry that defense? Can he pull off 6 fourth-quarter comebacks? Can he win a playoff game and go to a second one? I'm not sure about that, Stephen A. I'm rooting for him to make a great comeback. But I just don't know.
You make no sense. You're disgraceful. You're disgraceful. 4-time league MVP, Super Bowl champion, one of the greatest quarterbacks you acknowledge in NFL history. And here you are talking about you don't know if he's going to do what Tim Tebow did, as if Tim Tebow did everything by himself. He had the defense on suicide watch for most of the season because he had him on the field entirely too much. This dude right here, I mean, you're unbelievable. It really is amazing. Some of the things that you would just ignore. LeBron James gets called out, but Tim Tebow, he's a godsend. He is the second. You just need to stop. You really do. LeBron
James is a 3-time MVP, and all Tim Tebow did last year was turn the Broncos into the #1 rushing offense in pro football.
He locked up for a few regular season games.
Off the field much of the time.
He locked up for a few regular season games, lost his last 3, went up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I don't know what on earth Tomlin and LeBeau were thinking. Okay, won that game, and then got beat down and ramrodded by the New England Patriots. Just stop. Stop it.
316 yards against the vaunted #1 ranked Pittsburgh
If he wasn't having a 3 and out
stop.
every second, all right, Tom Brady wouldn't have been able to throw. He wouldn't have had the time to throw 5 touchdown passes.
All right.
Far be it for us to bring that up.
Later in the show, you guys will get one more chance to talk about Peyton Manning and Tim Tebow. And then tomorrow he's off limits. They will be debating later how much better or worse the Broncos will be this season with Peyton